Shockwaves in Kinshasa. Former DRC President Joseph Kabila sentenced to death in absentia. The political landscape of the Democratic Republic of Congo (DRC) has been dramatically reshaped this week following a high military court's verdict. Former President Joseph Kabila has been sentenced to death in absentia. Kabila, who led the vast Central African nation from 2001 to 2019, was convicted of a raft of serious charges, including treason, war crimes, and crimes against humanity. The verdict stems from accusations that he collaborated with the M23 rebel group, which has seized significant territory and caused mass displacement in the resource-rich eastern DRC, allegedly with support from neighboring Rwanda. The verdict and charges. The trial, which began in July after the Senate lifted Kabila's senator for life immunity in May, concluded with the former leader found guilty of treason, war crimes, crimes against humanity, conspiracy and organizing an insurrection. The court also levied an astronomical financial penalty against Kabila, ordering him to pay billions of dollars in damages to the Congolese state and the conflict-ravaged eastern provinces. The prosecution presented evidence, including testimony from an imprisoned former rebel chief of staff, alleging regular communication between Kabila and rebel leaders plotting to overthrow the government of his successor, Felix Tshisekedi. Absence and political firestorm. Joseph Kabila was neither present nor represented at the trial. His current whereabouts are unknown, though he had recently appeared in the rebel-held city of Goma. Unsurprisingly, the verdict has ignited a political firestorm. Kabila's party cries political persecution. The People's Party for Reconstruction and Democracy (PPRD) swiftly denounced the ruling, calling it a political, unfair decision, and an attempt by the current government to eliminate, to neutralize, a major political actor. Government hails justice. Representatives for the victims and government have expressed satisfaction, stating that justice rendered in the name of the Congolese people gives satisfaction to its people. What happens next? Despite the severity of the death sentence, a punishment for which the DRC recently lifted a moratorium, observers believe Kabila's arrest is unlikely given his unknown location. The case is widely seen as a major move by the Tshisekedi administration to consolidate power and neutralize a key opposition figure who still commands a significant base of support. The ruling has profound implications for the DRC's already fragile stability. While an appeal to the Court of Cassation is technically possible on procedural grounds, the judgment effectively removes a powerful figure from the country's political equation. The challenge now lies in how the verdict will play out on the ground, particularly in the war-torn East where the conflict that spurred the charges continues to displace millions. This unprecedented judicial step against a former head of state marks a turning point in Congolese politics, but whether it brings stability or fuels further unrest remains to be seen. What are your thoughts on this landmark ruling? Does it represent a step toward accountability or an act of political score settling? Share your comments below.